Destination Guide's best pub in St. Augustine sits on the corner of Kuna and Spanish Streets, just off the main drag, but still within walking distance to the city's main attractions.
The building itself was built in 1865 and has been through a bunch of different things. It has been a private residence, it's been an art gallery, it's been a candy store, and for the last 9 years it's been the Prince of Wales.
That's when Jake Firth, the Prince of Wales' flamboyant owner, decided he ate and drank there so much, he'd just buy it. Firth, whose parents are both Brits, simply carried on where the pub's former owner left off.
The previous owner was from Wales, actually, and when he was remodeling the house into the restaurant, he would make trips back and forth to the UK, and he would bring different things that he would find for sale at different places, flea markets, whatever. It really, really adds to the atmosphere of the place.
Including the ceiling, which is adorned with money.
And we have dollar bills, we have $5 bills, we have $2 bills, we have a check that somebody left for $15.18 that they didn't cash, so we have that. We also have a deposit slip for $1 million, which we tried to deposit but didn't quite get it into the account.
The previous owner was also kind enough to leave behind some authentic British recipes.
We have cottage pie. In the UK, that's shepherd's pie. The difference being in the UK they use ground lamb. In the United States, you can't do that, so we use ground beef and it becomes cottage pie.
We peel a lot of potatoes here. This goes in the oven, we broil it, melt the cheese.
We also have a chicken and mushroom pie that's authentic in the way that it's prepared. And of course, the star of the show is the fish and chips, and that's a North Atlantic cod, which is exactly what they serve in the UK.
This is our beer batter. You gotta have the batter just right. Let it float to the top a little bit. It's gonna float in just a second. And then we flip it over like that. And in about 4 minutes, we'll have a delicious filet fish. So our Atlantic cod is done. Order up.
Food's great. Staff are really good. We all get along really well. And the customers are always happy. So it's kind of like a win-win situation.
And of course, a pub is not a pub without beer.
We have some British beers, British hard ciders.
I like the Kronenbourg only because it's a very light beer that also has a beautiful taste to it. It's one of the very few places that you can actually get Kronenbourg on tap.
And the beers aren't bad either.
Cheers.
Prince of Wales is open Thursdays through Mondays and has live music outside most evenings.
It's an experience that you cannot duplicate anywhere else. What with the food, the atmosphere, the people, not just the people who come here, but the people who work here, everybody together. It's like a family when you come here. And it's a lot different than what you're going to find if you go to a lot of places that you could consider more generic.
I love it. I drove all the way from Orlando just to come here and eat.
Such a beautiful little British pub, little British eatery that you can't find anywhere in Florida. This is the most unique restaurant in Florida, the Prince of Wales.